Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You already know what time it is. It's the after show, Asked Out. You know everybody here. I ain't got to introduce nobody because you was here by live on Two Cigars and a Blunt. You already heard our names. But this is the after show, Asked Out, and this way anybody could talk about what they want to talk about. Oh, we don't know where it's going to go. I don't know. I should start with this brother first or last, but I think I'm going to start with him first. So, conspiracy brother number one. What you got for the people? Get it off your chest.
Okay. I just seen a clip for this movie called it's a remake of a movie from 1969 called Fly Me to the Moon. And it's about them making a movie about them faking the space landing, the landing on the moon. Yeah. They're making a movie about faking the moon landing. That's all I gotta say. They're
They
making a
also
movie
made
about
fake war movies. Who gives a damn?
Yeah, they said it was based on a true
eh,
story.
Yeah, sure they did.
that's
No, that's what it
Okay,
said.
you
okay.
say it's based on a true story? It is. Based on the true story. That what it says?
Yeah.
let, let- yeah. Let's talk about this. Because I understand where the conspiracy brothers coming from. Do I think do I think we've been to the moon? I think with technology, yeah. Do I think when they first went to the moon, it probably been a Hollywood production? Yeah, because who the fuck set the camera up when the motherfucker got off the goddamn ship? That's just me. I'm just asking. But
It was
I
already rigged on the capsule.
okay then.
That's
So
that's
okay.
why the capsule was still on the moon.
Okay, then see. I got to ask
Well,
this
who put it
question.
on the moon? Who put it on the
I,
moon is what he was asking.
I
Who
no,
put
The
it?
no,
astronauts did when they landed
I
because
got,
it
I
was
got, I got,
already
I got,
attached to the capsule.
I got to ask this
So
question.
that
And I know math.
so they
I
landed,
know,
put it down, then went back up and landed it
No,
again.
it was on the ship when it
I know the
landed.
math professor looking at me like he looking at me like, man on the street, why you going down this rabbit hole? Come on, me and you, we here. But I just got to say, I got to say it though. These motherfuckers can't find a motherfucker on camera that do a crime. That shit is nice and grainy. But these motherfuckers on the moon, and that shit is crystal clear.
You want to know
I
why
mean,
stuff on Earth is nice and grainy? The atmosphere
okay,
itself.
okay.
And security cameras don't run at more
So
than
it's how
and
is it on the
security
moon?
cameras don't run at more than 20 frames per second. Your eyes
So
see much better than that. Your camera phone sees at 24 to 30 frames per second, and in some cases 60 to 120 frames per second.
so me ask
So
you this, then, Matt
What I
Professor.
got to do the
So
camera
so
on the
what you
moon?
what you trying what you
Yeah,
trying
the
to
a
say?
lot.
camera on the moon
So
ran at
so what?
120 frames per second. It was a Carl Zeiss lens with Kodak
But
internals.
Okay,
who
all
put
right.
it there?
It
It
was
was
Okay.
attached to a
attached.
gimbal
Let me
at
ask
the
you that
end of the
question.
Thank you.
capsule. Jesus, why do you keep asking the same question that Tim answered
Gimbal.
5 times already?
That
Hey, I'm just
because he's trying to,
It still ain't made
muddy
no
the water.
sense.
Did you ever know that a lot of inventions that we use today were
And from the
invented
moon?
by NASA? No, were invented by NASA. Dumb motherfucker.
Oh, a bunch of Germans. A bunch of
No,
Germans.
no, no, no. Now
Go look
you
it up.
being
NASA,
ignorant, brother.
German,
Now
Nazis.
you being
You go
ignorant, brother,
Rocket
instead
hold
of
on. I
technology was
got this written
conspiracy.
German.
down.
yeah.
Rocket
Hey,
I hate to tell you
technology
that,
was
Tim Dog,
German.
the
but a
atomic
lot.
Hold
bomb
on.
was German. Because
Yeah,
who
yeah.
built it?
I'm
German
just saying, yeah, a bunch
scientists.
of
Hold on.
Nazis
I'm
did a lot of
gonna
that
find his
technology
name.
is by the Nazis. But hey, like I say,
Hold on. I'm gonna find his name.
but this is ashed out though. Hey, conspiracy brother number one brought it to the table. We talked about it, and conspiracy brother always get me to go down that rabbit hole because I'm trying to find out too. But
Oh,
conspiracy brother number one,
I'm gonna find his name.
I'm gonna give you the bomb because the Nazi did invent that bomb.
No, the person that
No,
invented the bomb wasn't a Nazi.
he was
Then
He
who
was
German.
was it?
Jewish. He
Oh,
was
German,
oh,
Jewish.
Jewish. He was a
Herb
German
von
scientist,
Braun.
because as a matter of fact. And where's
oh,
he
He
from?
invented the
What is it?
rocket.
Reinhard
He
Yes.
did not
He
von
was the
invent the
Braun,
one.
bomb.
He was the one that's
a
he was the one
Nazi,
that made the first rocket that they wanted to go into
1933.
space, but instead of going into space, it just went up in the air. That was the first rocket
Von
that NASA tried to
von
use to
Braun.
get.
yeah,
Go
that's a
look him
German
up.
name. That's the
Yeah, it
German
is
name.
German. He was
Nobody
a
said
German.
that a
Uh-uh.
German
Go
didn't
look. Go
invent
look
the
him up.
rocket.
No,
Jesus
Okay.
Christ.
He was
Okay.
a Nazi in
he
1933.
was not a Nazi. As a matter of
This
He
fact,
started working for
he
the
was
U.S. in
ordered.
19.
Go on, Cletus. Go on, Cletus.
let it get off
Huh?
his chest,
Where
man.
your
Goddamn,
notes at? Where your notes
Yeah,
at?
no.
Where your notes at?
that jigger
Notes.
done brought
See,
up
you
a
can
goddamn
write that,
notepad.
but
Go
I
get
can
the
go.
notes. He
I
was a
can
Nazi.
Google it. See, you can write that. Then you can
He
write
was a
anything
Nazi
down.
until he got captured by the U.S. No, go look it up. It's on NASA's website.
I already
Go
know
look up on
about him.
NASA's
No,
website
I don't
right
have to
now.
because I know. I
You
don't
don't,
need notes
because he was
because
a
I know.
Nazi. He was a Nazi.
He was
It's all,
German.
He
it's
was a
all right, but
Nazi. Go look it
this
up
what you get. This
on
what you get
NASA
on.
website.
So every German is a Nazi.
Talk about he know.
Every German is a Nazi.
He
From
was
1940s, yeah,
in.
No,
I would say yeah.
no.
He was
See,
in. No,
there you
he
go. You
was.
sounding like
He
Hitler.
was.
You sounding
Specific,
like
no,
Hitler.
no. Hold on. Specifically, this guy was a Nazi
Man, help your brother
until he
out.
got captured by the U.S.
Man,
in
Professor, please help your brother.
1944. And then he started working for NASA in 1960. He became director of NASA spaceship in 1970. What? No, sir,
That's what I'm talking about right
that's
there.
how I
See,
know.
this
No, hold on.
You tell me.
Can I
okay.
rebuttal?
You
May
ain't
I
gonna tell
rebuttal?
me. Go research.
First
Do
of
the butt,
all,
Go
man. Do the
research.
butt.
First of all, if you know history, what was he working on when he supposedly was a Nazi? What was he working on?
Missiles.
Shoeless
No,
shoes.
he was not
shoeless,
working on.
stringless shoes.
No, he was not. He was working on actually
Oh, she
jet
got a popcorn
propulsion.
ready. You got
He
your
is the
popcorn.
inventor of the jet
Or
propulsion
jet
over
propulsion
in
for what?
NASA.
Missiles.
No,
For
airplanes.
missiles.
Remember, during the war, first beginning of the war, what kind of planes were being
Okay.
used? What kind of planes were being used? Prop
Go look
planes.
him up, Tim.
I already know.
Okay, but see,
Go look
ladies
him
and
up,
gentlemen,
Tim.
like I said,
He
ladies
is
and
the
gentlemen,
no,
Go look him
let
up.
me be
like,
quiet, man.
like
Help
I
your
say,
brother
ladies and
out,
gentlemen,
please, man, Professor.
like I say, ladies and gentlemen, you never know what you're gonna get on Ash Stop because everybody get to talk about what they want to talk about, and that is what. Oh, goddamn! Fuck it, I'm not AT&T.
You
I'm
ain't
not
gotta
No,
that
look him
see,
old
up.
here
lady
you go.
because
Here you go.
You ain't
Here's the
gotta.
coup. Them two
I'm
look behind the scenes.
yeah, and
Behind
I'm
the
replying,
scenes.
and I'm putting the goddamn message up like I'm fucking AT&T. God damn it, I'm not AT&T
Here
at this
you go,
motherfucker.
man on
Y'all
the street.
motherfuckers,
They
y'all gonna,
got you.
God damn it,
They got you.
yeah,
You
they
can see
got
him
me
on
because I
the
gotta
side.
put them up, man. But hey, it's a
You
good
can see
thing
him.
that you got two people that they want to collaborate, and that's a good thing because that's what we all about. If we could get two people to collaborate and they actually, get something popping off. Hey, never know. We might get invited to the show as well. And
And
that's
look
what
at
it's
Miss
all about.
Paula. She just there being all quiet, ain't say the
I know
word,
ain't her
eating
damn
her popcorn. Them
but
two
she
going
listen.
back and forth, girl. Guess what?
No,
I got you.
no,
Yeah, come
no,
on
You
over.
no.
were not letting anybody
She eating
else speak like
no, yeah,
that.
no. She eating her popcorn because you and conspiracy brother number one going back and forth, and you
No,
got
I
a
was
little
trying
bit
to
of the mad
correct him.
professor. He spring his little bit in there, but shit. As soon as he tried to talk, Tim Dog, you over talk him, and then here
I'm
comes
sorry.
the
I'm
goddamn
sorry.
conspiracy brother number one. So fuck it, we just sit back and
Uh,
I need to get me a bowl of popcorn my goddamn
I'm
self.
sorry.
Shit.
Just like Mad Professor, when it comes to certain topics, and you know what you're talking about, you just want to get it off your chest. And
Okay,
conspiracy
then, but
brother over there, he just I'm not gonna let that go. Him sitting over there acting dumb, like he don't
I'm gonna say
understand what
this.
we talking about.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this about conspiracy brother
Go to
number one.
NASA's website. That's all I'm gonna say. Go to NASA's website.
I don't need to.
I would say this about conspiracy brother number one. I don't think he would come on here and say something unless he did his homework. And that's all I'm gonna say on that. Tim
Trust
Dog,
me.
you could be right, but I don't think he would come on here and say something if he didn't do his homework. That's just my personal opinion because I like the brother. So I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. But conspiracy brother number one, since he was, I'm gonna agree with you. I think he was a Nazi too, so you get the bomb. I could be wrong.
Man, see, that's a conspiracy right there.
We-
45.
I know.
Dropping that.
Miss Paula P, what you gotta get off your chest for the people?
Mine is coming. Go to the next one. Mine is coming. It's gonna blow up very soon.
Oh, that's just like a woman. Shit.
Oh, that's what she said.
Okay then. Tipped off for people. Careful. What you got for the people?
Say, keep going. I'm coming.
No, I'm going to actually talk about something a little pleasant. Spring is in the air. I've been living at this residence now for about 7 years, and we have a blackberry tree that's in our yard. And I go out occasionally and partake in my medication. And every year I observe different birds coming to this tree, and they only come certain times of the month on the street because the berries only last maybe 2 months before the
Mhm.
birds come and pick it clean. But my experience has always been uh, certain birds always come back. The cardinals. There's a species of bird. I do not know the name of it. I have a picture, but they come back in flocks. These are the only birds that I've noticed that fly in about 7 or 8 in the flock. Other than the big birds, your geese and things like that that migrate. So I'm thinking that these are migratory birds because of that reason. But my specialty are the hummingbirds. I have 2 hummingbird feeders, and I made the mistake about 3 years ago of putting them both together because I found out that hummingbirds are very territorial.
Mhm.
If they see a spot where they can get their nectar or get whatever they want, they're gonna fight other hummingbirds off. And hummingbirds, I don't know if they fast as fuck, but when they fight and they mad and they want to warn you, they make it sound like it's like they're real high pitched, and you'll
Mhm.
hear them fighting and swinging
Mhm.
back and forth with those long beaks, trying to take each other out. And eventually one will leave. But I've seen one hummingbird fight off 3. No lie.
Mm.
I mean, he was getting one while he was fighting one. The other 2 would come, get that stuff. Then he'll come back, knock them off. Then the other ones come. But I've seen it. I have video of it. I'm like, it's amazing. And I was just thinking this today, how certain animals who migrate, they have this memory of where to go. Every year, the same birds come back and feed off that tree. Same hummingbirds come and feed off my hummingbird feeder. So
And, and you know what I'm about to say? You probably say, man, they all knuckles in it.
There's always one. Always one.
And
You say
Tim
they
Dog,
knuckles
I'm gonna
they
tell you that
butt.
was the most random thing I've ever heard in my damn life.
No, but see, I'm a
It's
bird watcher.
interesting, but random.
Yeah, I was talking about the migratory birds in my tree and what I've noticed over the years. And
Okay,
it's
yeah.
the same thing, and it repeats every year. The same thing.
Hey,
It
you
never
know,
fails.
and I would say this. I would say that Tyndall would be more careful. I agree with you because people. That's just like people. Some of us we may go out into the world, but we always migrate back to where we are from.
Man on the
And
street, you must be in my head because I was thinking today, I was like, wow,
yeah,
what
yeah,
is it that makes those birds remember? Whereas
yeah,
us, we may not be home for 10, 11 years,
yeah,
but remember where to go and
yeah,
get to and things like that and places we've been. So,
yeah.
but the brain size compared to theirs, it it just astonishes me.
And the reason why I say that because me and Pharaoh King, we live close to one another, damn near. He don't live less than a mile. No, I don't even call that a mile. Less than half of the mile. And he
Your
said
girls
something to
on.
me. And, I got to bring the brother up because he's not here. But he said something to me when he went back to DC. Well, he called me Chuck. When we together, we get together, we smoke our cigars either on Saturday or Sunday. And he said, man, when I went back to DC and I went back to I want to say his grandmother's house. I could be wrong, but I'm paraphrasing here. He said when I got back there, and it was just something about the smell. It was something about
Nostalgia.
seeing the people. It just brought him back to when he was growing up. And I say the same thing when I go back to my small whole town. I'm talking about Elster right here, Elster, South Carolina. Oh yeah, we got one blinking light and one regular light. If you always go through there, make sure you get a lottery ticket because a lot of winners come out of my hometown. That,
Electricity go out, you won't see it.
but
You have a message in the comments.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got Crystal backstage.
Okay, well, oh shit. Okay, then. Okay, she backstage. Okay, hold on now. She online? Let me make sure.
You control that
there
shit.
she go. Oh,
There's
Crystal.
me getting it off my chest.
Crystal!
There's
Oh,
me
okay
getting
then.
it off my chest.
Okay then. Oh, thank you for
There's the
tuning in to Ask
surprise.
Out. Oh yeah, because
See,
thank
told you. Here we
thank
go.
you, thank
Bye,
you,
guys.
Takeover
thank
has
you,
begun.
thank you. But what I
Um,
was saying to you, Tim Dog, is that it's something about, and like I say, I don't come from a big town, but when I go home, it's just that feeling and that you always want to go back to. And I think that's what you were trying to say
Right.
with the birds keep coming back
Mhm.
and back because there's some familiarity to what's going on. So
I
Tim
mean,
Dog,
they came on that tree, so of course they're gonna come back to keep
that's
coming
right.
Yeah,
on that
but
tree.
I'm telling you, these birds, except for the hummingbirds come between March and maybe October. You rarely see them in November, but right now
It's
they're
cold.
beginning to come. And
It's
because
cold in
right,
November.
it's too cool for them. But the
Yeah.
summer, that's when the fights begin,
Okay,
and I
then
look
Tim
forward
Dog.
to that.
Okay, Tim Dog, Mr.
Southern
Mr.
Georgia
Knuckle.
has them in November.
Okay, then
November.
That's where they are in November, Southern Georgia.
I know a
Okay,
lot
then.
of them here in Texas go down to Mexico. That I do know,
Okay, then.
and
But
South
Tim,
America.
Tim Dog, for you and your
Wanna
birds
go
that
to
keep coming
Mexico.
back, Mr. Knuck if you buck. That's Mr. Knuck if you buck, because Tim is always knuckles. You know you get the bomb.
By the way, you guys were technically right and wrong when you were talking about the Germans and the rockets.
Okay. Oh shit.
Technically,
Miss Paula.
The
Okay. Now
Chinese
I was about to say Miss Paula
Chinese
P.
made
Let's
the very
respect.
first one, but
Oh,
it
okay
didn't
then.
have enough
Okay then.
power. But
Mhm.
you're technically right. Anything powered was made by the Nazis, by Germans.
Thank you.
Okay then. Oh shit. Oh
Mm.
shit. Hey,
You
Miss Crystal.
dropping bombs.
she
Miss
came
no.
with fire already.
Wait,
Now,
wait, can we do
hold
what
on,
now?
hold on. Man on the street. Now,
I
what did
I
you say,
asked
Fly?
my
Roll
other
that
half
back.
who actually is a pilot and knows all that kind of history and stuff about it because that's something that he's very interested in, and he gave me a brief history lesson, and so I kind of relayed it.
Okay, then that's what I'm talking about. But Miss Crystal, thank you for joining us.
Appreciate it.
Thank you for joining us, Miss
Oh,
Crystal.
yeah.
But since you already started talking, Miss Crystal, what you got to get off your chest? Oh, you don't
Uh-oh.
know. I put you on the spot. What you got? What you got?
Uh-oh. Put it on. Camera.
Well, y'all don't really know me, so why don't I just do an introduction real quick? The whole Crystal Phoenix thing is because I am a domestic abuse survivor, advocate, speaker, author, and recovery coach. And I just released my first in a series book, and got 2 other books out that are collaboratives. So
Okay.
Sweet.
All right. I got you,
Congratulations.
Miss. I got you, Miss Crystal. But what I need you to do from now on, Miss Crystal, because you know you just moved and everything went dark. I thought my
yeah,
shit
sorry, I
stopped.
wanted to go outside and
She
actually
wanted to get
smoke a
somewhere
cigarette.
quiet so nobody can
I
hear.
got you. But hey, I got you.
What did
But
you make me?
I'm
scared.
Okay.
I'm scared. My husband just came to me with an alcoholic beverage.
Okay, then I got
Hey,
you.
at least
I
it's
got
your
you. But
husband.
All
yeah,
the
at least
time.
it's your husband. But like I got to say is I thank you for coming on our after show Ashed Out. You're always welcome to our podcast, Two Cigars and a Blunt. Hey, just come on if you want to get on and we talk about what we talk about. But thank you for giving us your story. But you just say something that you know.
Story.
How long have you been doing this podcasting thing? And let the people know if they want to watch what you do or see what you do, how they could get in contact with you.
Honestly, I'm just breaking into the YouTube world as
Okay.
an influencer. Ha ha. That's my hobby.
Okay.
I actually for a long time was focusing primarily on LinkedIn.
Okay.
But I do have started my YouTube channel. It's Rise of Crystal Phoenix.
Okay.
And actually all my contact information is on there. That's how Miss Paula was able to send me the link, was through my email.
Okay then. All right then. Make sure everybody that's out there that's subscribers of us, that's Miss subscriber of Soul Expressions, subscribers Talking Shit with Paula P. Make sure you go to Crystal Rising on YouTube. Make sure you hit that subscribe button because she got something for you, something that we might not be talking about, but something that you may need to hear. But like I will be one of the first to welcome you to Two Cigars and a Blunt, aka our after show with Ashed Out. Because, like I say, we want to uplift people.
Welcome.
We want to make
Help
sure
them
your brand
rise.
is heard. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's what
Uplift
it's
their
all about.
spirits.
So you're always
Yeah.
welcome. You're always welcome to
Rise from
our
the
show.
ashes.
That's right. You're always welcome to our show. And like I
Thank
said
you.
Shit,
before,
everybody else drinking. I'm about to drink tonight.
and like I said before, if we don't
Sorry,
do it,
Professor.
nobody else will. Man,
Yep.
Professor,
The way I feel
still
is
living in. Go ahead.
when one of us rises, we rise together because we uplift each other. Even when we're
And that's
picking on
exactly.
each other, we still got each other's back, whether you
You must.
knew or old.
You
Yep.
you must have already heard our show because I damn sure be going at Tim Dolph and be more careful. You must have heard our
Actually,
show
today
before.
was the first time.
Oh,
I
It's
just
all
I
in.
was loving
I
what
was
you
gonna
were
say,
saying about like how you were very well rounded in everything you're talking about. You guys obviously know a lot about a little and a little about a lot. I fit right in.
But that's
hey,
what it boils down
useless
to. Because
information.
no, but what it boils down to, if I don't
Talk,
know something,
talk
I
about
know.
yourself.
Yeah. But
I have a
what
lot
I
of
say,
useless information and a lot of good information in my head. Thank you.
Well,
yeah.
hey,
But what I would say is
Yeah,
this
because
though.
of him.
Yeah, and this is what I would say when people say something like that is that if I don't know, Tim Dog might know. So if Tim Dog don't know, I know the Mad Professor may know.
oh,
The Mad
he'll
Professor don't
definitely
know.
know.
Then we got Miss Paula P. And then if he don't really know, then I got my man Conspiracy
No,
Brother number one.
no,
And
that's
now
wrong. You can't put me after
That's
Professor.
wrong.
Like, that's so wrong.
and now we
Like,
got you, Miss Crystal Rising. And of course, we got TWA with the big mouth. I'm talking about Pharaoh King.
And a
But
little
we
fro.
all, that's right. We all come together. If we don't know, but we come together as a collective. And hopefully we put out some information that some people will get something out of it. And that's what it's all about. We just putting out information. We not all expert. I don't have a doctorate degree in my room, but we come on here with our own opinion. And everybody has one. Like they say with
Keep
an
it,
asshole, everybody
yeah,
got one.
keeping
But
it
with
real.
that,
Keeping it real.
exactly.
Everybody's
But with
entitled to
All
it as long as
smell.
you're respectful about it. Who cares? I love a
Well,
good
that's
debate.
and that's exactly
Avocado oil.
and that's what it's
Avocado oil.
and that's what
But
it's all
big
about.
guac.
And that's what
I
it's
will
all
be back in
about.
about 10 minutes. I just got told supper's ready. So,
Okay, then
I-
go eat your dinner then. That's what I'm talking about.
but I will be
Enjoy
back
your
in about
meal.
10 minutes.
What's
Well,
for
you might
dinner?
be gone by the time you get back, but
I
if you
don't
gone
know.
though, make sure you check us out next Friday night.
All right.
Right there. Okay, then. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, you never know what you want asked out. Oh, we got a new goddamn member to asked out, but hey, we wasn't expecting, but glad you sent her the invite, Miss Paula P.
You
And
see,
she said what she had to say.
I wasn't planning a threesome. I was planning a whole orgy.
Okay.
Who's next? Who's next?
Not everybody.
Participate in that.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. But Bad Professor, what you got for the people? Get it up.
Everybody get their own in.
Right. I don't do sloppy seconds. Anyway. Anyway.
First.
It's funny this week. Remember we were talking about this on Friday about Trump and his stupid attorneys
Oh,
and
Lord.
his problem with bail, with his bond rather. The company that's backing his bond doesn't have the capital to back the full bond. They only had enough to back the 180 million or whatever it was the appellate court knocked it down to.
That's true.
They lied and told the appellate court that they had $487 million, and they don't.
Exactly.
Which is a felony, which means that if the judge chose to, he can revoke his bond and put his ass in jail tomorrow.
Yep.
Yes.
Now, the thing is, that's not going to happen.
Yes.
For a multitude of reasons, myriad of reasons, that's not going to happen. But the sad thing is, if it were you or I, if we lied about $5, we'd be in jail today.
Yes.
They would have revoked our bail immediately, and we'd be in jail right now. We'd be trying to do 2 cigars and a blunt from cell block A.
Yes.
Suge Knight do it. Hell, we got you.
I know y'all got me. But my problem is, and that's why I laugh whenever I hear them talking about a 2-tier justice system. You're absolutely right. It's 2-tiered. It's the first tier is in your favor. The second tier is in your favor. So, I mean, I don't want to hear these Trump people whining about, oh, they treating him unfairly. You damn sure didn't say that about Breonna Taylor. You damn sure didn't say that about Sandra Blunt. And you
Yes.
damn sure don't say it about the young man that was killed in Colorado, whose name escapes me right now.
Yeah, I understand you. Hey, man, like I always say, though, goddamn, boy, Mad Professor, you always bring something, man, and you always bring that knowledge that make me think, because we are living in a two-tier justice system, because what I may do or what any of us on this panel may do, we're not going to get that same type of justice. The people that has that money, they're backing them, or whoever, hey, they always seem to get the break. And Mad Professor, goddamn, I need to call this button the Mad Professor button, because you always get the goddamn.
One more thing I wanted to bring up. Did y'all see that Kyle Rittenhouse stupid ass failed the ASVAB of all tests to fail?
I know. Hold on, Mad Professor. Let me talk about this, because you know.
How do
people
you
don't
fail
know.
the ASVAB? Because
No,
that's just
no.
like what you know
No.
in your head.
Common knowledge
No,
test,
no.
exactly.
Yeah.
No. See. I'm about to school y'all. See, y'all about to get the Negro, please. Okay,
Oh God.
here we go. Yeah, I'm gonna get close to the camera.
He know.
too.
He know.
Yeah, he was a
you know.
recruiter, so he know.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lord.
I was an Army recruiter for 3.5 years in New
Yeah.
York City, downtown Brooklyn. Oh, Flatbush Avenue. Oh, that's
Oh,
where I was
Lord.
recruited at. Oh, yes.
Flatbush.
And
Oh, you was in Brooklyn?
I was in Brooklyn, downtown Brooklyn. I'm telling you.
Dang.
The recruiter station, I think it's
Did you
down
know
moving
Biggie?
now. No, I don't know Biggie. But the recruiter station, because Biggie was dead by the time I got there. I got there in 2006. From 2006 to 2009. I did
I was
3.5
just asking.
years. I did 3.5 years as a recruiter in New York City. They extended me for 6 more months. But I digress. But yeah, the man of truth is a bad boy about there. But what it
I
is
bet.
when you, for people that listen to us, when you're taking the ASVAB test, the only thing that matters on the ASVAB test is the English and the math. All the other stuff, don't worry about that. So if you're taking the ASVAB test, the only thing that when they talk about your score is the math and the English. The other stuff that they got on there, that's where they try to put you in jobs. So
That's how
if you're
you
taking the
cumulative with the
ASVAB
GT,
test,
isn't it?
yes. No, what I'm saying is when you're taking the ASVAB test, if you plan on joining the service, the only thing you need to concentrate on is the math and the English. Don't worry about the other shit. Don't worry about they ask you something about how a wrench will turn one way or another.
Yeah, because as a matter of fact, I studied before mine, and my
But
best
I'm just,
friend and I.
but I'm
the
just telling
math,
you,
like you said, the math and the English. That's what we did.
But I'm telling you, as an army recruiter, when I would tell my applicants when they go down and to take the ASVAB test, I don't give a damn about all that other shit. All I need you to do is work on your math and your English, and that's what gets you your score. Now, what they won't tell you is 31 gets you in. 31 gets you in the Army, Navy, maybe not the Air Force.
Not
and
that
the
I'm about to say,
Marines.
not Air Force.
Yeah. Because they don't work. But if you get 24, 24 is the magic number. Listen to me. I'm going to drop a bomb for that one.
What? We up 24 ounces?
Listen to me. 24 is the magic number. And I'm going to tell you why it's the magic number. Okay? I'm letting out a lot of recruiter secrets right now. Recruiters probably like, God damn it. 24. If you get 24 in the ASVAB test, right? You ain't got 31. What's going to happen is they're going to say, man, you don't qualify. You don't qualify. You don't qualify. You don't qualify. But come October, the Army didn't meet their requirements, right? So what they're going to do is they're going to lower it down to 24.
Is that the GT score you're talking about?
No, not the GT score. I'm talking about the ASVAB score. Listen to me.
No, I'm just trying to, correlate what you're saying with what I know. That's all.
No. GT score is something different. What I'm trying to tell you, the ASVAB score, if you got 31 of above, you good. From 31 to 49, okay, you got in. But I'm going to tell you like this. If you get a 50 on the ASVAB, oh shit, recruiters love you. 50 above, man, you an alpha. Oh shit.
That's actually what I
I got
scored.
me.
I got a 52.
You an alpha. Oh, we start. Hey, I'm gonna tell you like this. I was a recruiter for 3.5 years. I think I only bought lunch with about 10, 12 people because it was alpha. If you got 49, you ain't getting no food. Fuck that. You better. I'm trying to get you in there. But you got a 50. What you want for lunch? You want a dinner? I'm about to take you out to dinner. If you got a 24, I ain't gonna holler at you until October. So what I'm trying to tell people is that if you get a 24 on the ASVAB, hey, don't give up. It's the military thing. Because what happened is when the Army don't meet their requirements, they look for people with the ASVAB score of 24. Okay.
Hey, let me ask you, Man on the Street, you a recruiter. Have you ever heard of recruiters? Recruiters, like, because with me, I was with one recruiter, but when I came back, I was with another one because he wasn't there. And after I took my ass out and everything, they were arguing over who was going to put me in.
It depends on the recruiting station, because I would tell you this, and not to brag on myself, but my best month in recruiting, I put in 8 motherfuckers. 8 in 1 month. And the average for a person to put somebody in the Army, it was 2. You put 2 in a month. In 6 months as a recruiter, they got badges. I had my gold badge between 6 months. That's how many people I put in 1 month. In 2.5 years in recruiting, 2 a year, right? So what's 2 times what? 12 is what? 24, right?
All day.
And okay, then another year is what? So that's 48, right?
Mm-hmm.
My time in New York City, I recruited almost 100 people.
In 3 years?
3.5 years. Yeah. That's how bad a boy I was. And hey, you ain't got to believe me. You can check the stats. And I tell people all the time.
You got to lie on yourself because you got the answer for it.
No. What I'm saying is because people that know me know I don't talk. I really don't talk. This is the most I ever talk, and that's one thing I say about podcasting. It made me actually, and recruiting did that for me. But in recruiting, I was a bad boy. But I'm telling people out there, if you score 24 in the ASVAB test, don't give up. Just don't go do something stupid. Okay.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, they were saying that
Rittenhouse 24. So what can you expect? Shit.
I was about to say, they said Rittenhouse scored so low that they won't let him test again.
Exactly, but the deal was he scored below 24, and they were saying that, hey, no, because he dumped in a bag of rocks. But if you score, what I'm saying, if you score above a certain level, that's when your recruiter, they may not talk to you no more.
All over you in.
No, like I say, let's put it this way. Let's say if I meet you, you score 24, I meet you in January, you may not hear nothing from me until goddamn October. Because now they don't open the floodgates up. Now they saying, hey, anybody that scored 24 or better, 31 automatically gets you in. 30, if you get 31 ASVAB, automatically gets you in, except for the Air Force, because this stands a little bit higher. But 31 will get you in any armed forces. See what I'm saying? So for 24 to 30, you may not hear from them recruiter for 8-9 months. But come October,
24 has made it to be in charge.
But that's what I'm trying to say. But when come October, if the Army or the Navy or the Air Force don't meet their number, not the Air Force, but the Marines don't meet their number, they will lower the standards down to 24. And that will get you in any service in the military.
Matt Professor, when you took that test and you got a 52, did you find out the next day your score? And did they take you? Did they take you to, like, it was like maybe
I'm gonna tell you,
10 of you in one room? And
it wasn't even that many. It's funny, growing up, when we moved back to New Orleans, we lived around the corner from the recruiting station, and there was one station where it had all 4 branches. And the Navy guys and the Air Force guys were fussing about me, but I always wanted Navy.
Because you was the alpha.
I always wanted it. I was never going to go to the Air Force. Now, maybe in hindsight, I should have.
But listen to my professor. If you're alpha, they fight over you. And that's the thing. And that's the thing. You know, I'm gonna go on. I'm like I say, recruiting was my thing, man. I got all the awards that recruiting ever had. I got the gold badge. I got all the stars. I got the medallion. I got that's the only thing I hang up in my room is the highest award you get in the room is medallion because you recruited so many people, you got so many points. But what it boils down to is this. If you think about joining the military, and I would never tell anybody not to join the military. It's one of the best decisions I ever made in my life. And I would say to myself that I thought I would never join the military, but it got me to where I'm at right now. So if anybody out there thinking about joining the military, I would say do it. Hey, even if you just do it for a couple of years because you get the benefits out of it. You get to go to school for free. You get the GI Bill, you know what I'm saying? And of course, everybody get a military discount. But I'm just saying in general, there's a lot of benefits of it. So I would never tell anybody not to join the military, but I understand if people say that I don't want to. That's your personal preference. But if you do decide to join, I would say do it. And that's for all the recruiters out there because recruiting is not an easy job. Because dealing with high school kids and I would just tell them my personal experience, dealing with high school kids and them dumbass motherfuckers in New York City. Okay. All right. It is what it is.
You get to kill somebody up there, you know what I'm saying? Blood.
That's the words of the man on the street.
Yeah, that's the word of the man on the street. And I didn't even got to my goddamn one. I was getting off my chest.
Two cigars in a blunt.
I thought you already did.
Yeah, that's the word of the man on the street.
Sorry, I took us on a journey. I'm sorry.
You took me on a journey, but
now I understand some stuff since he said something about you.
Yeah, but what I would say is though, if you know somebody if y'all know somebody that they say, hey, I'm thinking about joining the army, I'm thinking about joining the military in general. What you would tell them is they go get the ASVAB book. Tell them don't worry about that other shit. Or the Air Force, but tell them if they want to join the Air Force, tell them to study the math and the English. That is the most important part of the ASVAB test. All the other shit, that just puts you in, let's say if you score good on mechanical, we could put you in a mechanical job. Okay? Po' boy, conspiracy brother, this motherfucker know how to cook. We can make him a cook. You understand what I'm trying to say? So why we would put you in a job that you will fail in? If you score high in mechanical, this motherfucker good with his hands, we put him over here, he's going to succeed. So the military will put you in position to succeed. They will not put you in a position for you to fail.
And if I can remember, the math is like algebra 2, geometry. It's not really that difficult.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, but the math these days, like I heard, not jump us up. I heard, on the Ricky Smiley show. What's the dude that never come to work? Oh fuck.
I have no idea. I don't listen to Ricky Smiley.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't go to work.
Okay. Well, it's gonna come to me, but he never comes to work. But what basically what he's saying?
Oh, Tommy?
No, that's Martin.
Hey, you didn't say or show anything. You just said who's the motherfucker that don't go to work.
He said on Ricky Smiley.
On Ricky Smiley, you dumb motherfucker.
Oh,
that's why I know you got 50 in the ass bag.
That's too early.
That's why I know I was calling your ass in goddamn October. Shit.
No, you won't be calling me in October. Because I tell you what.
Okay, I'm gonna leave that alone.
Man, Professor, you got a lot of options when you are in the top percent. A lot.
All I gotta say, everybody got something off their chest because I went on diatribe. Who I missed?
Conspiracy brother.
No, he was first.
He started.
No, he ain't had nothing great. I mean, his was stupid.
Tim went,
No, I'm sorry.
Professor went. Paula went.
She said pass me.
Yeah, she sure did.
Damn, Paula, we back to you. What you got to get off your chest, Paula?
My chest was the guest. That's what I got off my chest.
Oh, wow.
Your chest is what?
Her chest was the guest. Okay. Wow.
Okay, I just have a question since none of y'all have actually brought this up. How many of y'all actually ended up watching the eclipse, or the eclipse came to your city, county, town, whatever the shit you're at?
What was it?
The eclipse. How many of you got to see it?
Oh shit! I woke up for it.
We all. I didn't watch it. because I saw it got dark.
What's
I'm one of the few that when they say don't look into the moon or the sun, I didn't look. But it
You
did
didn't
get
get the
dark over there.
glasses?
Hell yeah, I had my glasses. I set my
No.
alarm. Trust
Uh-uh.
me, I wasn't gonna miss that. It
No,
came
I'm gonna
about
tell you.
1:40 here. Hell yeah.
I'm gonna tell you this, Miss Paula P. And I saw this on a goddamn motherfucker say this shit. He say that people out here talk about, oh man, the eclipse is getting dark. It's getting dark. Motherfucker, it get dark about 8 o'clock every goddamn night.
Right. Right.
So, what was the purpose?
Was that Charles
Right.
Barkley? Because I know he said something stupid too.
What?
I'm
No,
just-
you want
I'm
to hear
just being
something
honest.
stupid?
Taco Wednesday.
You want to hear something stupid? On Fox News, this dude actually said this, that that people were going to use the eclipse to sneak into the country under the cover of darkness, like it don't get dark every goddamn day.
Damn day. And that's exactly what I
In
said.
those,
It's get
in
dark
those
every
2
goddamn day.
minutes, people
Yeah,
are sneaking.
Yeah,
Yeah. It gets
I mean,
dark
that-
every day.
I mean, are they not the stupidest collection of people on the planet?
It-
Why not? It's funny how whenever something huge is happening in the world, you realize how stupid people are.
Yeah.
It's like the
Eh.
stupidity comes out when shit is happening.
What
Yeah.
you know? What that reminds me of a line from the first Men in Black movie when Tommy Lee Jones said, "A person is smart, a group of people is stupid."
Yeah, exactly.
Believe it or not,
Well,
that's what religion is. Explanation.
Exactly. I think I need to get something on my chest, and I'm just gonna wing it right here. And this is just me, and it goes back to what we talk about as being a recruiter. And this is for the whole panel. For me, like I said before, when I started to want to do this podcast thing, because like I said on Facebook, I was jonesing people, and I was skeptical about doing something like this, because if you know me, if you like a spiritual brother would tell you, I really don't talk to much people. But what was it about doing something like this that brought you out of, and I'm talking about me right now, I'm not, because y'all might be real well spoken, and y'all, for me, I got to get to know a person before I would actually have a conversation with that person, if that makes sense. So for me, when I started say, hey, I'm going to do this, I had to look within myself and find something that make me say that, hey, I want to do it. So because we all might have that feeling that, hey, I might sound a little different, or I might look a little crazy, but then there comes a point where you be like, I don't give a damn, because you built that fortitude within yourself to start doing something like this. So I'm just talking about, for me, I need to get off my chest, and I want to ask the panel, what was it that made you say, hey, I want to do this, and I don't give a damn what nobody think? Miss Paula P.
Growing up, I've always had big dick energy. So I've always been that girl, because I grew up a tomboy who does whatever she wants to do and runs on her own drum. But surprisingly, when I started my podcast, I was very scared about how I sound because of my accent, and my accent is not originally from Tanzania. I've moved around so much that my accents are mixed. Even I have
trust
some
me.
Indian in it. So like
but
my
hey, Miss Paula P, not to cut you off, but what did math professor when you first came on? He thought you were from Jamaica. He thought you were
Exactly.
Jamaica, man.
exactly. So I have an accent that is mixture of everywhere I've lived, and so I always thought I sounded funny, and I hated editing my episodes. Like I dreaded that shit. I dreaded listening to my own episode. Every time I hear my voice, I just think like, "What the fuck is that? Shut up! Like, shut up!" Like, and then it was how people were coming and they're like, "I love your accent. Like, where are you from?" And I'm like, "You love the shit? Like for real?" So I think the more people told me how much they loved my accent, and I got to go to Podfest the first time in 2022, and I was talking to this podcast coach, and I was like, I think I want to hire a speech so that maybe I can sound a little bit better than my accent. And he looked at me and was like, this entire trip you hanged out with my 8-year-old. If my 8-year-old can understand you, you do not need, you do
Mhm.
not need a speech. So I think that was the most I needed to be like, fuck it, you're either gonna like it or not, but I ain't changing shit. So I don't know if that answers the question, but
Okay, then, I got you. What about you, Mad Professor?
Well, me, I'm naturally a shy person, unbelievably. I
Yeah,
don't
I can't. I would never. Hey, Mad Professor, you get the.
Negro, please.
no,
Okay,
no, I mean it's true.
I got you,
I
man. I'm just
I
joking with
don't
you, man.
generally just
Negro, please him.
I don't generally just talk to
Negro,
people because
please.
I'm not a people person.
Okay,
I grew up
I
antisocial.
can agree with that.
I can see that.
yeah,
I mean,
I
I grew
got
up antisocial. So, for me, it's about trying to learn how to. I was forced to speak in public a lot, even though I didn't care for it. But for me, it's just me needing to get it off my chest, like you
you. Okay,
say,
then.
for
Okay,
Ashed Out. I have a lot of shit to say,
okay. Then.
and it doesn't go appreciated a lot.
I got you. I got
He
you, Mad
doesn't
Professor.
want
But
to blow up like his background, so he might as well take it out.
Right.
exactly, and Mad Professor, I'm glad that you came on and get it off your chest. And like I said, every goddamn Friday or Wednesday, whenever we get on, man, I surely appreciate what you do. Tim Dolphin, be more careful. What about you?
Well, before you even had the show,
Sage, underage, adolescent.
I say
I
Tim Dolphin, be more careful. I ain't say.
No, man, read the comments, goddammit.
What comment? I missed that. I didn't see. See, all I got is the last one I got from Crystal says she's backstage.
yeah,
Yeah, I don't see no other comment. My
Backstage
bad.
again. Was she
Oh, she
backstage
backstage
again? That's what
again.
I'm telling you.
yeah.
Okay then. Shit,
That's
I
what I'm
didn't
telling
know.
you.
Okay, motherfucker. Shit, here she go. There she
I
go
was
back
trying to be
again.
subtle.
Okay, my bad, player. Shit. So what is it about it, Tim Dog? Go ahead, Tim Dog.
Even before you had 2 cigars and a blunt, I used to talk to a conspiracy brother about doing a show just like this called Keeping It Real.
Okay.
Double entendre. You tell the truth about some stuff that you can make funny. So
Yeah.
that way a lot of people can understand what you're saying, but at the same time, relate, and it can be funny and comical. Not everything's funny,
Yeah.
but when you have a panel like this, which was what I was thinking about, and you can ask Conspiracy Brother, he'll tell you. And
Yeah, I
then
remember
he was like,
he told me.
man, we doing this podcast. And at first I was like, nah, only because I was thinking of myself. But then I thought about it. I'm like, why not express myself with another panel? He was like, man, it's really nice. It's cool. And here I am, stuck like Chuck. No
Okay.
pun intended.
I got you, my brother, man. But that's what it is. I don't know if you heard the Miss Phoenix Rising. What I started the question on the panel was, and Christian brother, all right, I ain't forgot about you. We're gonna come back to you.
I
We gonna
remember. I
go to
remember the question.
no, I'm gonna make sure we'll say it
Surprisingly.
again. But what I was,
For the
the question
first time.
reason was because like a lot of us are like introverts or we really don't talk to a lot of like Matt Professor say, some of us that really don't talk to other people like that. But
I'm
my
not one
thing is,
introvert.
for me, I know that I'm not a very talkative person. If you meet me, you be like, God, this brother, he don't talk at all. But when you start doing this podcasting thing and you trying to get out there, what was it that made you get out of what you was before? Like me being quiet and then doing something like this and express yourself so people could actually hear what you have to say. Go ahead, Miss Phoenix Rising. What was it?
Honestly, when it came to starting to do this, it was on LinkedIn. I would go to audio rooms and I would talk on stage and stuff. And a good friend of mine, Dr. Constance, kind of gave me homework to start my own audio room because she felt that that my message should be heard, And when Dr. CJ gives you homework, well, you don't say no. She's just one of those people that she's 5'0" and she was actually at podcast this year. I heard you saying something about podcast, Hala. That's why I was remarked about that. But when she gives someone homework, it's because she believes in you. And well, you just don't tell her no, because she's like a little bird yapping in your ear constantly until you until you do what she tells you.
Okay.
But I've always been the most extroverted introvert there is,
Okay.
as it was. But I really wanted to help with the domestic awareness world. I don't want to see people go through what I went through in Iowa and everything. So I'm trying to help with the awareness and everything, and being a voice, because I refuse to be silenced. And I love being in panels like this because it's fun. You know, you can take a serious topic and still make it fun and laugh and have a good time, you know?
Okay.
So
Hey,
Can I say
hey,
something?
go ahead.
I just want to say, you should be very proud of yourself to actually speak about your trauma and allow people to heal through it and help people not go through it. It takes a lot of courage. So shout out to you. But also shout out to the people who actually see what we have before we see it and encourage that on us. So I just want to say that.
thank you
Okay.
for that. I do appreciate it. And that is one of the reasons why I'm able to keep going, is support from people like you who, you know, say, yes, keep doing it because it gives hope, things like that. So I truly appreciate that. Thank you.
And like I say, thank you for joining in. Thank you for being a part of Two Cigars and a Blunt and Ashed Out, our after show. And you're always welcome. If you when you ever see us on, like you sent the message, I'm backstage. And we make sure we chime you in. But like I say before, ladies and gentlemen, where's my cigar at? I gotta light my cigar for this motherfucker right here. I mean,
I'm gonna go smoke a bowl after we're done. So
I got a
Just say the
I got an easy story, man. My
I
story
would say
easy.
this. I would say this, Math Professor. Me, and Math Professor never met. Never met a day in our life. But we kindred souls because we get on this podcast and we could relate with the same type of stuff that we talk about.
Right.
But the one thing that we do have in common is his brother. And I'm not gonna call him by his AKAs. I call him Major. He used to be one of my soldiers,
fuck.
and like I say,
Oh, fuck.
I would ask those
Oh, I
soldiers.
got the
I was asked
Jenkins
those
on now.
soldiers.
Oh,
Huh?
fuck.
Okay, somebody cursing, but I was.
Sorry, we just said, I don't know,
The light went out.
something went off. The entire.
Okay. You must have went out. Oh, your power went out.
Yeah, she's still
It's
there.
still the clip. She's got the clips going on, but that's
Got
what
a
it
person
is.
in
But
clips.
yeah. But what I would tell you is that when it comes to this brother, like I said, he's one of the people that, and I say this earlier, that he's just down to earth. He would just tell you the truth. He would tell me if I would come to here with some shit, he would just say, "Chuck, man, what the fuck are you doing?" And he would actually say, "Chuck, man," or he would say, "Chuck, grow the fuck up.
Appreciate it.
Motherfucker, you still doing shit like you goddamn it. You at the time I probably in my 30s. He's like, Chuck, man, you act like you fucking 17, man. Grow the fuck up." So that's why I have so much love for this brother. And before we even started this podcast, it's supposed to be me, Pharaoh King, and Underwood. That's how it's supposed to go. But those light skinned brothers, yeah, I'm calling them light skinned. They were scared to get on. And like I said before, one day I was drinking
Oh,
and I
Lord.
saw something from this brother right here. And I called him up on his phone. I said, "Man, I'm thinking about doing this podcast. Hey, man, I need somebody to talk to." And all he said was, "Sure." So it's like, so if you ever watch our first video, it just me and him. And that's how it started. So I always tell people that really don't know this guy that he's on a journey, that he's still the same guy that you know from you first met him, and he never changed. So, conspiracy brother number one, what you got for the people? Get it off your chest.
Well, like you say, y'all know me. Most of the people that y'all know me. So for me, I'm not one to be in, and I don't look for the spotlight. I don't like it. But my journey started in podcasting. Really started with me looking to help other people because I was doing poetry and was on a lot of poetry groups, and I would see people promoting books who were self-published. So I was like, man, they out here working hard, publishing these books, and they really don't have no support. So
I
I'm
remember
gonna
that.
start a podcast and I'm gonna interview people who are writing books. And that's where it started. Was I just wanted to help those people who are working hard for themselves, for them to get the light to shine on themselves. And that's where I started that podcast in 2019, and what it was called Poetically Creative Mind, but now it's changed to Soul Expression. But yeah, that's where it started.
Where do I
It wasn't even
sign up?
about me. It was about the people who were coming on the show.
Don't forget about the schools,
So
the
yeah,
classes you
that's
took.
where my journey started. It was just
Oh shit,
Oh, my
Paula!
goodness.
try to help
Paula is
people.
in the eclipse. She lights out. We done asked out. She lights out.
Yo.
She in the goddamn eclipse.
Pay your bill.
And then I can hear the wind blowing. I think something fell, a tree fell or something on the transmitter.
What
so
state
the
are you?
entire-
Okay,
I'm in
She
Atlanta.
Atlanta. She in
Oh,
Atlanta.
you in Georgia? Oh, you getting what we had?
Yeah, but
Well, we
she
talk
ain't
about
got
that,
to Augusta
Professor?
yet. But before we close this out, and this is I want to say this one last thing. It's all about uplifting one another, and I'm glad Miss Krista come on so we can let people know about her channel because she got something serious that's going on because domestic violence is something that's really serious that's in every community. So hey, if you get a chance, one more time, Krista, shout your page out and tell how people could get in contact with you again.
Rise of Crystal Phoenix, or Crystal Phoenix Rising is my YouTube channel, and on there's a link to my personal website and my social media.
Okay then. And then Miss Paula P.
gonna
I
have to
know
link
talking
up.
shit with P. Hey, that's one thing about her. Like I say, I joined because I want to talk shit too. But like I said before, we here to uplift one another, and that's what it's all about. And my story, you already told, I already said it before. Like I say, I used to talk shit to the Dallas Cowboys fan. If you're a Dallas Cowboys fans, if you ever watch me on Facebook, I go hard on the Cowboys fan. And it was a friend of mine, Galente Wilson. And he told me, he said, Chuck, man, you're funny. He said, funny, you need to start a YouTube channel. And I said to myself, man, come on, man. I just talk shit on Facebook. He said, no, man. I'm telling you, man, people will actually listen to what you say because you're kind of funny.
Man,
And that's where it all started. The ball started rolling with
I
my
won't
man
come hang with
Galete
you.
Wilson. Yeah, it started rolling with my man Galete
Going
Wilson.
to Tampa.
Hold on. Somebody just say something. Hold on.
I'm going to Tampa.
Oh, for
I'm about to be
that's
car,
right.
I'll be there an hour and a half.
Okay, I ain't got that Drew
I hope you
State.
got.
Okay, then. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Make sure you come back next Friday, because hey, it's gonna be another party. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, Ruthless Cannon. I like that name.
Ruthless
That's what I'm talking about. Hey, send us your
Ain't had
email
Lakers Park
address.
in a minute neither.
Hey, send us your email address. Hey, if you want to be part of the show, man, we make sure you have your own.
We want to
And
see how ruthless you are.
Exactly, and you make sure you come on. But like I finished my
Oh
story
yeah.
about me. It was all about my man Galente Wilson that said, man, start a podcast. And basically that's what I did. And my main major, like I say, I'm not gonna call it by it because that's what I call a major when we offline.
Appreciate
But
you tuning
Freddie's
in.
brother, he was the one that said, hey fellas, hey, I want to when I told him, he was like, sure. And it was no questions asked. And then he was like, hey, the brother, yeah. Oh, fuck you, Tim.
Y'all started the comment train now.
I know. But
Blame it on Paul.
What it boils down to, I'm gonna end this. What it boils down to is when I told him I want his brother-in-law Pharaoh to come on, and I said Pharaoh was scared. He said, man, I'm gonna call him. And then Pharaoh came on. Then what he said was, hey man, I'm gonna get it right this right, Tim Dawg. He said, man, Tim Dawg said he
I
want
was
to start
waiting.
one. Yeah, I know. I want him to go cry.
Yeah, please get the order correct. Please, for
Yeah.
oh my goodness, get the order correct.
That's right. Then Tim Dawg came on. Then of course,
He
the
gonna
Mad
cry when
Professor
he get
came on
backstage.
because he said, man, my brother got something to say. And then he said, man, hey man, goddamn, I met this young lady she talked shit, but she's good. She was behind the keyboard there for a minute. Then when she finally got on the camera, she got scared. But now she's here. We talk about Miss Paula P. Then all of a sudden, they try to leave us out. They two talking. I'm posting the goddamn message like I'm the goddamn operator. Now we got Miss Crystal. So, and that's what it's all about. If we can't uplift one another, It's just something different. But before I go, fellas, I got to put one more. I got to say this one more time. Next weekend, the 20th. Hey, make sure you check out Miss Kimbella Styles. If you're in the Augusta area, CSRA, as you already know, this weekend is the Masters weekend.
Wait.
If you don't know
Oh,
what
it
it is in Augusta, the Masters weekend is the biggest
Yeah, you better
thing.
get your slave ready.
That's right.
Everything
Look at
shut
you.
down.
The Masters weekend is the big thing using Augusta. Everything shuts down. Everything's get overpriced. Everything get crazy. But this is after the weekend of the Masters. So if you're in our area, make sure you go check out these young ladies and young men at their business spot. You see the address. Go out there and support them. Like I say, small businesses, and they need your support.
I
And
had to
with
bring some
that,
kombucha down there. That's the 422.
yeah, I got you. You stupid. Got you. But like we always like to end the show. I know, Miss Crystal, this is your first time, and you got like they say, you got the shooting range. You about to shoot this gun, but
Uh-oh.
we like to lead the people with something positive or something funny or something we like. God damn, you about to get the buzzer. What you got for the people before we go?
Well, God put me on the spot, didn't you? Well,
You on it?
Yeah,
all right.
that's the purpose.
I know. No matter what life throws at you, you can always rise from it. Favorite quote of mine. Fate whispered to her, "You can't withstand the storm." She whispered back, "I am the storm. Just be
goddamn
the
it.
storm." No matter
Okay,
what
Miss
life throws at you, you can withstand.
Okay, Miss Paula. Hey, your first time coming on, Miss Paula, and I'm gonna give you the. Oh, we drop a bomb for Miss Paula.
You mean Miss
Oh,
Crystal?
God. Oh, Miss Paula, goddamn it, because Miss Paula blacked out.
Man,
Shit.
y'all better,
I'm sorry, Miss Crystal.
y'all better stop calling.
I'm gonna say it again.
That's
Mi- mi-
Crystal Phoenix. Stop calling her Miss Crystal like she old. Hey, Miss Crystal.
Okay,
I
okay,
tell
okay.
y'all,
Oh,
when
no,
It's
I'm
about
not gonna call you-
respect.
understand
It
y'all
ain't about
trying to
being
do
old.
that.
It's the last time.
When they can call me Mr. Conspiracy
Hey,
Theory.
No,
last
we just
time
call
you
you
hear me
Mr.
call me Miss
Well,
Crystal,
I'm-
but from now on, I'm talking to Miss Phoenix Rising, and she got the.
There you go.
Mhm.
Call her Phoenix Rising.
Because she just rise from the goddamn flames, and that's what it's all about. Miss Paula, because I'm thinking of Miss Paula P. My next question in my mind. So, Miss Paula P., what you got for the people in your goddamn ecliptic, goddamn no lights, no electricity, AC? I know you burning it up hot. And you
It
got
sure
shit
is
on.
a
You got no
long
fan.
eclipse.
You got shit going on. So, what you got going on? What you got
And
for the
my
people?
phone is on low battery. My laptop is on low battery. Perfect timing. So what I have is courage is what it takes to stand up and speak, and courage is also what it takes to sit down and listen. Do what you do with that.
Okay. Oh, Miss Paula P. Miss Paula P., you done been on here 2 times in a row. Well, 3 times now back on the earlier show, and you trying to get all these goddamn.
That's what happened.
Through
to
the
her wife.
darkness. Through the
Dark-
darkness.
Yeah, I'm not mad at
Through
you.
the darkness,
Oh,
the light
goodness.
shines, and my sister, you are shining bright.
That's exactly what it is. Oh my
And also,
goodness.
you can't see.
Yeah, exactly. And she got on glasses too. She about to bump into some shit. But we're not gonna go there. But like I say though, if I didn't know any better, I would swear that me and this brother came from the same woman. Because we think alike. Oh, I do have glasses. I need to start wearing them. This brother got a conscious mind.
Stop drinking.
This brother is very, 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 like I say, if you ever listen to him, you got to have a notepad to write down some of the words that he say. Because you be like, what the
Encyclopedia.
fuck? I got to go get my goddamn thesaurus. Yes, I know what a thesaurus is. See?
Hold on,
Oh,
real
shit.
quick. Hold on, real quick. I got a quick story about the Mad Professor.
You got it. No,
See,
no.
he treating y'all like some goddamn baby. No, hold on, man. Because when we was growing up, he would say a word, and this nigga wouldn't spell it for me. I would have to go look it up. So now I got a word that I've never heard that I got to go find out the goddamn meaning, and I got to figure out how to spell the shit. And on my own, he'd be like, ZKY. Give me all the goddamn baby fire treatment. Man, shut that shit up, man.
That's how I
Yeah,
learned
but you
it.
found out though, didn't you?
That's how I learned it.
There you
hey,
go,
hey,
Mad
appreciate
Professor.
it.
I ain't mad
I
at you.
appreciate it,
hey,
but
Mad
he
Professor.
over here
Hey, Mad
baby fire
Professor.
y'all.
I know in your mind you were saying,
Negro, please.
Yeah, 'cause you know what I did? You know how I learned words? I would
hold on.
on weekends. I would quite literally grab the dictionary and copy pages. I'd go through the dictionary and just write pages down.
Okay, Mad Professor, but let me fill in my diatribe about you. And one thing
Diatribe.
I
No,
would
he
say
didn't.
is that when conspiracy brothers say, man, my brother he wants to join us, and man, let's have him on. And ever since that day, I'm glad that you're here because you drop knowledge. Even though sometimes we may get silly, sometimes we may veer off, but you always get us back on the right path. So, Mad Professor, what you got for the people?
Now, I'm. Thank you for that. That was wonderful words of encouragement and upliftment.
Bullshit. Excuse me.
But I'm glad you knew it was coming because I'm about to put you on the spot and say, starting on the 19th, well, the first show of the Better Than Sex Sports podcast is going to be on the 19th of
Uh-oh.
April for me and the fellas and the
Oh.
ladies who want to get involved in it. That's all I'm gonna say. We're gonna
That
cut
sounds
out.
like a challenge to me, my
We're
homie.
gonna we're
Nah, that
for
sounds
that
like
Friday.
too
We're not gonna do
much.
Ash Out. We're gonna do the Better Than Sex Sports
Oh shit.
podcast.
Oh shit! You heard it here first. Hey, thank you because I was at my wits end. But did
You
Tim Dog
created a
come with that one?
monster.
Now, Tim Dog came up with that one.
And he don't even remember. He don't remember saying that. He don't remember. But
you
I
was drunk.
remember.
Shoot, me
But
and
thank
Conspiracy
you.
Brother in the same boat.
So April the 19th, ladies and gentlemen,
April
Better Than
19th.
Sex, goddamn sports show.
What's it
It's
gonna
coming.
be on Facebook and
It's
We're
gonna
gonna
be
do
just like
we're
we
gonna
do
do it right
now.
after. We're gonna do it right after 2 cigars and a blunt.
after
So
Ash
no, that's-
So
Out?
like I said, next week is going to be the premiere episode, and then we're going to decide. We're going to decide what day we're going to do the show. I think Wednesdays will be best since Thursday night football happens, or Tuesday
Exactly.
maybe. I don't know,
Exactly.
but that's the way it's going to have to happen.
And what it
I
is,
don't know,
ladies.
man. I'm having a hard time with that name because I don't know. Better than sex? I don't know.
No,
Please come back.
What it
Well,
boils
see,
down
you
to?
young, you'll
Right?
learn.
What it boils down to, Miss Paula P and Phoenix Rising, is that we trying to do a sports show. We just talk about sports, any type of sports, and I mean whatever. And we just trying to do a sports show that to entertain people, just like we do here with 2 cigars and a blunt in our after show Ashed Out. But we want to do something because usually
Phoenix said she
what
played
we
all
would do is
sports. She ready.
well, I'm talking about all sports,
Yeah.
but usually what we do
softball, basketball, volleyball, and
is
a
it doesn't
swim.
matter. It doesn't
Oh.
matter in any sports,
Mhm.
any sports that we can entertain people. Because usually we had our own show that we would do early before the football games, and we call
Pick them.
let's pick them.
Let's pick them.
Let's pick them. And that was a show we was talking about football, and I told the guys that hey, because we kind of good because a lot of people like to listen to sports, and a lot of people like to listen to what we say, and a lot of people like to listen to the man on the street. Yeah, I'm tooting my own horn. Boop boop. I'm tooting my own
That's a
horn.
sultry voice there.
How fucking yes
exactly.
they do?
Exactly, because that's how
Stand on
people know me.
business.
I'm gonna say it like this. Before did everybody get off the chest? Did I
Yes.
miss
Nope.
anybody?
Nope.
Everybody
You
got
missed me.
we closing
missed
out,
me.
man. We
You
on the
missed me.
closing.
You missed
No,
me.
I miss you, Tim Dog. Go ahead,
Yeah.
Tim Dog. What you
I
had to
just
got
say
got
your
to
one.
me?
word.
Hey, in the words of
We
Lil Wayne.
heard about your buds.
No.
Go ahead, Tim
I
Dog.
just
Go
got
ahead.
one little thing to say.
Okay.
Lil Wayne in the Carter 3 knew about Diddy before Diddy knew about what's going on now. I just have this little clip to play. Okay, that's all I need.
Negro, please.
Thank you. Because I was gonna say it. I was hoping you pressed the button because I was gonna say it.
Yeah. I'm gonna say this, and before I go to what I'm about to say about what we're gonna do, what I'm gonna say is this though. All these people now talking up what Diddy did or R. Kelly did. Where the fuck were y'all when the shit was going on in the beginning? I
Hey,
don't want to hear this shit now.
he
I
put
don't
it
wanna hear
on
this shit.
wax. No,
I
this
don't
is
wanna
the
hear
Carter
this shit.
3.
I don't want to hear this shit 20, 30 years later. Motherfuckers, y'all should have been talking when this shit first happened.
Well,
But that's
he
just
was
my
A lot of
personal
10
times
years
opinion.
the
ago.
victims are scared to. Nobody's gonna believe them. That's actually exactly why I do what I do, so that
And I'm
that
glad,
fear goes away.
I totally agree with you. But now these people, when it happened, they're not talking. That's just my thing. Now, I'm
For the
just
love
saying.
It's the
of
whole
money.
Michael Jackson syndrome all over again.
Okay, we got to
And
have
what's
this
fun?
conversation. We got to
Well,
have this conversation again because goddamn, I got some shit to get off my chest on that. But
next
what I was
time.
about, yeah, it's always the next time. But what I was about to say is that if you want to be part of the experience, tell them again what is it called? Mad Professor? Matt,
It's
better
called
than
the
what?
Better Than Sex Sports Show.
And that's what it's going to be. It's all about sports. There's no politics. We're not talking what's going on in the world. We're talking about sports. And we're going to entertain. We're going to have a good time. And so make sure you join us. April what? 19th.
Y'all have strippers?
Oh,
Is
that's the
everybody
day.
have to have it out?
That's the day before 420. I know what po' boy know what that is about.
Hell
That's the day
yeah.
before everybody gets
420,
high.
430, 45,
That's right.
12, 10,
Exactly.
106.
730, 701.
Come on,
All
right
day,
now.
every day, baby.
And in the immortal words of my man Pharaoh King, because he's not here. And this is what he would
Baby
say.
Afro.
Yeah, TWA, aka with the big mouth. He would say, all I
It's
got
time to eat,
is
yeah.
2 inches. That's all I got. That's all you're gonna get.
Mm.
Poor Pharaoh. He ain't even here to defend himself.
He sure ain't. Sorry,
If
no
he's
neck.
got a wife, I feel bad for her. If all he got
Sound
is
like a
2
pussy
inches.
problem.
I drink on that one.
I would tell you that
Hey,
Pharaoh.
worry.
I would tell that Pharaoh King say he didn't say it was the 2 inches from the floor. Oh, but with that, I am the man on the street.
Is that with him doing the play?
If it's only 2 inches from the
doing a
floor, I
goddamn
still feel
play.
bad for his
He
wife.
dropping
Like,
the
means
that's
he
plate
laying
freaking
on the
with a
ground.
sandwich on it.
That means he laying on his stomach.
That's what it
Stomach
is.
opened up.
All right, baby. We got to show the ladies. We got to show these ladies how to do. Miss Paula P. right now how we go down. Miss Crystal. Phoenix Rising. This is how we go down. I say I am the man on the street.
Tim Dog from Be More Careful.
The Mad Professor living in the boot.
Paula
Paula
from
P.
Talk Shit with P.
Crystal Phoenix from Crystal Phoenix Rising.
See, brother number one, aka the Currian. What's that right there? And I got so many other names. Shit, call me what you want. I don't give a shit. I answer shit.
Just don't call
It's
you
right.
late for dinner.
What they say is, I would say this. What they
I
say
dare
is,
you.
what they say, it don't matter what they call you, it's what you answer to. And
Right.
my man Pharaoh King is not here. You know, TWA with the Florida Afro with the big mouth. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to our earlier show, 2 Cigars and a Blunt. Thank you for tuning in with Talking Shit with Paula P. Thank you for tuning in to what? Phoenix Rising. Thank you for tuning in to Soul Expressions. Thank you for talking, just tuning in general. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we are out.
Deuces.